Hello, my lovely lock minions. For those of you that don't know, my name is Mfon. This channel is called Locs for you to love. This video will be about 10 essential tips to help you along the way when you start your locks. So I hope you stay tuned so we can continue to discuss those 10 tips. Tip number 1. Patience. I cannot even begin to tell you when I first started how I was so impatient about what my locks would look like and how I wanted them, and I needed a constant reminder that it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. But patience is key. So prepare yourself for this journey and be patient. As you will see over here on the corner, you'll see a picture of just the journey that I went through, and it showed how much it was worth it. So stay in there. Tip number 2, research. So anything you want to start, you need to do your research. And there are different methods towards starting your locks. Was it 2-strand twists, braided locks, comb coils, or interlocking? When I first started my lock journey a long time ago, I started with braided locks, and then I took those things out because I was not patient. And then I returned back to starting my journey again in 2019. And I started with comb coils. I did my hair myself. So I looked up like the size, the way that I wanted it to look. And then I was like, let me try to do this myself. And the comb coils, they worked for a little bit, but I was very active, so I would sweat them out. And so I decided to start interlocking. I use this tool to interlock my hair, but now that my locks are more mature, I just put them through. I just put them through until I can't put them through no more, so I don't have tension on my scalp. But best advice, research what type of method you want. If you want to get it done by a professional, or if you want to do it yourself, the size of the parts, what you want it to look like. These are all important things before you begin on your journey. So don't forget. Tip number 3, maintenance. Understand how to wash your hair, understand how to oil it, understand how to take care of it. For me personally, I have a schedule. Every 3 months I interlock my hair. Every year I do apple cider and vinegar rinse to clean out my hair. Also every year or every 6 months I dye my hair with henna for the lint that shows up throughout the year. I brush my locks. What else do I do? I do a lot of things to maintain the integrity of the lock and the journey that I went through. So don't forget about that maintenance. Tip number 4, embrace your shrinkage. I will have pictures over here that will show you during my journey, my hair shrunk so much. I had hair that was right here before I started, by the nipple line. And then when I got the comb coils, my hair was like to my scalp. And then as it would grow, it would drop, then it would shrink. Then it would drop, and then it would shrink. And then it had a mind of its own. So just enjoy the process, but be prepared for the shrinkage that will be coming. Tip number 5, be prepared for the product usage and what your hair likes. In the beginning, I used a lot of products because I really didn't understand my hair or my skin, and there's a lot of products that I'm allergic to. So simplicity is key. Rose water and essential oils and a base oil like olive oil or coconut oil, that's it. That's my friend. And then for my edges is like black castor oil edge control. That's all I use. I used to use a lot of product, and then over time it would be a lot of buildup. And I will place a picture right here when I did my first year apple cider vinegar rinse. That sink was a hot mess. You hear me? Hot mess. But thank God for having the opportunity to get knowledge from other people who have locks and how to clean their locks. So again, understand those locks, but also understand the products that work for your hair, and less is more. Tip number 6, protect your locks. This is an example of a satin bonnet, and I sleep with it sometimes, not all the time. That's just the transparency. But it is important to have something to wrap your head with. And since I know myself, sometimes I don't sleep with it on. I have satin pillowcases just to make sure these locks are under control, because it helps with preventing with lint and it helps with breakage as well. So don't forget to get something to protect your locks with at night. Tip number 7. Keep that scalp hydrated. What I use: rose water, essential oils, black castor oil, or a lighter oil, depending on what my scalp needs. And anytime my scalp feels a little itchy or dry, I just spray a little rose water on it and with a mixture of a light oil and just massage my scalp throughout the day. I think that's very important. Stimulate that scalp, find what works for your hair, and keep it hydrated. Our hair needs moisture. Just because it's in locks doesn't mean you just lock it up and forget about it. You still got to take care of it. So hydrate. Tip number 8. Try not to compare your hair to other people. In the beginning of my lock journey, that was so hard for me. And that was only because I lacked the understanding of my own hair. And there's nothing wrong with finding 1 or 2 people who have locks that you admire and you look up to have goals. But you never want to compare yourself, because your hair is your journey, it's your own uniqueness, and embrace it. And that's one thing I had to learn through the journey, which I'm so thankful for now, because it goes deeper than just your hair. It goes deeper. It's what you feel inside with your heart, your mind, and your soul. So embrace that journey and try not to compare your hair. Tip number 9. Be prepared for the ugly phase, stage, whatever journey that is called. Be prepared for it. In the beginning, when you first get your hair done, it looks so crisp and nice, and then that thing start looking like somebody needs to do something with your hair ASAP. And part of that phase is part of the locking process. You just have to embrace it and hold on to hope that it's going to get better. Over here I will have some pictures that will show that phase for me, and which was really hard for me because I wanted to wear hats, I wanted to do all these things. And even my sister said I look like some people. The pictures will be over here. And that's not just in the ugly stage, in my mature stage. So You just have to know who you are and embrace the journey and realize that it's gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. So embrace that beautiful stage and try not to call it ugly phase. Just embrace the stage. It's gonna get better. Tip number 10. Just be patient. What do they say, that quote? Rome was not built in a day, so neither are your locks. Just hold on, keep working towards the goal, and embrace the journey. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, because you can't tell me nothing now. You hear me? Nothing. But embrace it, be patient, and learn about yourself and the things that make you tick. And take care of yourself. The lock journey is a process, and I don't regret it at all. Hello, my lovely lock minions. You made it to the end. I hope these 10 essential tips for starting your locks have helped you in your journey. I hope that you continue to research, fight the good fight, and grow those beautiful locks and grow who you are as a beautiful person. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come back to my channel, Locs, for you to love. Bye.